Hey, and welcome back to Sydney Trains Vlogs, and welcome back to another update on the Parramatta Light Rail project. And also we'll see some trams in this video. Here we are at Prince Alfred Square. In this video we'll feature the walk from Prince Alfred Square to Church Street, and we'll continue walking past Church Street to just before the Parramatta Square light rail stop, and that's all for the walk today. But we'll get to the Parramatta Square and onto Tramway Avenue part another day, but that's all right. Showing that the next Carlingford bound light rail vehicle's in 20 minutes. However, these screens aren't exactly accurate at the moment, as they are all in just, I guess, some kind of test mode. Parramatta Light Rail is expected to open in just a couple of months' time. As I've said in just about every one of the parts of this little series, it's interesting how they've labelled it the L1, because, as you know, Sydney Light Rail has the L1 from Central to Dulwich Hill, unless it's just a random number they've given it at the moment. All the Opal readers have been installed at all the stops. If we haven't seen a light rail vehicle pass between now and the time we get to an area just before Parramatta Square, that's all right. I'll stand around and wait for it to come through. I ended up meeting a gentleman just before, James. If you're watching this video, good to meet you, mate. Sort of gave you another greeting hello thing in the Abandoned Oz video I just filmed as well about the Royal Oak Hotel. But yeah, anyway, speaking of, if anybody hasn't seen my Abandoned Oz YouTube channel, just look up Abandoned Oz, so it's the word abandoned, and the next word is Oz, spelt O-Z. So this bridge up here is Lennox Bridge. This is where I filmed one of the light rail vehicles on the day I very first saw him under test in Parramatta CBD. On its Westmead bound run, I filmed it on that corner, sort of between Church Street and Parramatta Square, and on its return run I saw it and filmed it come over the Lennox Bridge here. It is a bit windy. I do apologise if the wind is getting in the way of the audio. I do have new AirPods which apparently minimise the wind a little bit when bills and funds and things allow me to. I'll end up getting a proper microphone for these windy days. One with a wind sock or one of those fluffy things. You got the Parramatta Wee. I always wanted to know where this was until I found it, bro. It's over there. Okay, sorry for the little random Kiwi sort of accent thing there. When I got back from New York recently, got QF3 over to New York, stopped at Auckland, and on the way back to Sydney, stopped at Auckland as well. So it was actually it was cool being in New Zealand for that short amount of time. And I was talking to one of the blokes there, and I said, "I love your accent." He's like, "Oh, I love yours too, bro." I'm like, "Oh, it's similar, isn't it?" But yeah, no, it's cool. It's very good to be in New Zealand, even if it was just for 2 hours each way. But sometime in the future, I'll definitely get over there. I might even. It'll be interesting to see what kind of transport they have there in Auckland as well, and the rest of New Zealand. Now, if the video goes silent at any point, like if the sound drops out. That's only because I've walked past a place with very audible music that I can't really just talk over type thing. So, yeah. But if the video does go silent, it'll only be for about 10 seconds, 15 or so. She's very breezy. Cold too, well, which is what usually happens in winter, but yeah. Just crossing Church and Phillip Streets. Avoid the gaps, step over the tracks, and the gaps between the rails there. Suppose that a couple of people might have stacked it. Just approaching the Church Street light rail stop now, which is all fenced off. However, it is a bit more visible than it was when I did the other updates. Got a light rail vehicle that's just gone to Westmead. Hopefully it won't be too long until it comes back. But that's alright. I think, don't know which direction we'll see one of the light rail vehicles first, whether it'll be a Carlingford or a Westmead bound vehicle, but either way, there will be one before the end of this video. Where are we? So the intersection of Church and George Streets. So we walk up here. Oh, there we go. There's a light rail vehicle here. $21.64. Right, saves us from standing around waiting for another vehicle to come through, but it's all right. So we walk up here, turn this corner, and then straight up just a little bit is where the Parramatta Square light rail stop is. Right here is the location of the Parramatta Sydney Metro station, which is right near the Roxy Theatre, which is long out of use. Hopefully they do restore that. That'll be pretty cool, getting a Sydney Metro train from the city into Parramatta. And right outside, right on the doorstep of the Parramatta Sydney Metro light rail stop is a beautiful, gorgeous old theatre. Go this way. Whatever building was behind here has been demolished. It's gone. So the next stop is Parramatta Square, as I've said probably about 19 times. Parramatta Square light rail stop will most likely be the closest light rail stop for people to get off at and change for Sydney trains. You're at the Sydney train station just behind this massive building here, and Parramatta Square just up there. And then another day, well, it's another day for me, not like any of you have to wait much longer, but another day I'll come back and do the walk from Parramatta Square to Robin Thomas for one video, and then from Robin Thomas to Tramway Avenue for you all, because I've already done the tram testing and updates for Carlingford to Rose Hill Gardens. The only parts that I hadn't done is from like BG Bridge, Tramway Avenue, out this way. Alright, so I think that's it. We're at Parramatta Square. Oh, what is this guy doing? Goodness me. Anyway, there's Parramatta Square. So the next part to the Parramatta Light Rail series will feature this walk from Parramatta Square onto Robin Thomas. But that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video and all that good stuff, and I'll catch you all very, very soon. Yeah, much appreciated. Bye for now.